Ever since I've tried Kylie Jenner's avocado toast recipe, I've been obsessed. Toast some sourdough bread, mash your avocado, drizzle with honey. The honey is what sets it apart. Add some salt, red pepper flakes, and enjoy.
Let's make homemade boba milk tea.
This is the only brand I use because it cooks in 5 minutes. Slow is done when it turns from brown to black. Brown sugar. Boba milk tea is exactly what it says it is. Boba, milk, and sweetened tea. So stop buying it, make it at home. Everyone's asking where I got this crepe maker, and of course, I have an online addiction to Amazon, and I got it there for $26. I've been so obsessed with this crepe maker that I've been making crepes every day. And this morning, I whipped up strawberry crepes with chocolate, I know I need Nutella, and whipped cream. And this time, I rolled them instead of folded them. Try it, you might like it. Try it, you might like it. Let's stop giving Starbucks all of our money, and let's make this mango dragon fruit refresher at home. Rehydrate dragon fruit chips in warm water. Then soak 1 packet of watermelon iced tea in 1 cup water. Add 1 cup pink lemonade. Pour in your rehydrated dragon fruit. Add 1 tablespoon of honey and give it a good shake. Pour that dragon fruit refresher over a lot of ice because you know Starbucks loves their ice. Avoid all the common mistakes people are making with cloud bread. Here's everything you need to know. Separate your egg whites from the yolk and put it in a large bowl. The common mistake I see everyone doing is not whisking your egg whites first before adding the other ingredients. Add 30 grams of sugar and 10 grams of cornstarch, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, and some food coloring. Gently fold everything in before whisking. With your spatula, mold your cloud bread into the shape you like. And there's nothing wrong with having a little fun with it. Bake at 300 degrees for 25 minutes. It has the texture and taste of like cotton candy.
The best cacio e pepe in 30 seconds. Boil some pasta, use less water than you normally would. While that's boiling, crush whole peppercorns in a pan and then toast them. Grate up a lot of fresh Parmesan and add some pasta water to make a paste. Add pasta water to the toasted peppercorns and stir. Once the pasta's al dente, mix it up in the pan, then add your Parmesan paste and mix that in. Heat should be off and you can add more pasta water if it's too dry. Use a fork and a big ladle to swirl it up and make it pretty, then plate and add more fresh Parmesan. I swear on my life it's better than the restaurants.
These are enoki mushrooms. We added to our ramen and it was a game changer. And even my picky eater Shayna loved it. So we're making spicy ramen with enoki mushrooms again. We also like to add chewy rice cakes to our ramen. And Korean red pepper paste, which is not really that spicy but more sweet. And of course our enoki mushrooms. And Sass ASMR adds cheese, so we're adding cheese. We covered with a lid and simmered for about 2 minutes. The mushrooms are surprisingly crunchy and chewy and really absorbs the sauce. My daughter loves it. Yes, peanut butter is blended peanuts, but there's a little bit more to it. Roast peanuts at 350 degrees for 7 minutes to release the natural oils. For raw, roast it for 12 to 15 minutes. Look for that natural shine on the peanuts. That's when the oils have released. And then add to your food processor and a pinch of salt. If you don't have a food processor, you can also use a blender. During this process, please remember to scrape the sides and give your blender plenty of breaks. After each blend, you're going to notice that it's going to get less clumpy and more fine until you get a paste. Honey is optional, but I think it makes it taste delicious. And all that patience paid off. Look at this creamy peanut butter.
I've been wanting to make Gigi Hadid's vodka pasta recipe for a while now, but obviously without the vodka, so this is how you do it. Chop up 1 medium-sized onion and a handful of garlic. Boil some water and cook your pasta. Once your pasta is done cooking, go ahead and take some of the pasta water out and set that to the side. In a pan, add some olive oil and saute your onions and garlic. Here I'm adding 2 cans of tomato paste and sauteing that for about 5 minutes. After that, go ahead and add in some heavy cream. I added in about 1.5 cups and I mixed that in. Now as the replacement for the vodka, I use a tablespoon of lemon juice. Added in some crushed red pepper, a half a stick of butter, salt and pepper to season. Turned off the heat and added in some Parmesan cheese and a little bit of the pasta water that we saved. Added in my pasta and that's pretty much it. I topped it with some dry basil because I didn't have any fresh, some crushed red pepper flakes, and there you go. I also tripled the recipe because I have a big family, so keep that in mind.
about to make some garlic bread. Get a whole bowl of garlic first. Dump it on the aluminum. Hit it with olive oil. Wrap this into a pouch. Put it in the oven at 380 degrees. Let it sit for like an hour. Get a brick and a half of butter. Make sure that butter is soft. Cut open this bread. Took the garlic out of the oven. Look how righteous that looks, yo. Let the garlic meet the butter. Hit it with some parsley. Pulverize them together. Yo, soak the bread with this olive oil, butter, parsley, garlic concoction. Bong bong. Add some Parmesan. I call that manifest destiny. Dump this in the oven at 360 degrees for 15 minutes. Garlic bread out of the oven. Yo, cut this up. Yo, peep the details. Taste it for the culture. Righteous.
I mean, it's not the worst, but I wouldn't eat this. I wouldn't say it's good, but it's not bad. It's just like, you know? You're gonna be like, oh, this is the best thing ever.
It's not bad. It's just I would prefer regular bread.
Maybe like a 3 or a 4.
What's up, you guys? Let's make Disneyland's grilled cheese sandwich. Get half a cup of cream cheese, half a cup of cheddar cheese, 2 tablespoons of heavy cream, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Mix until it's combined. Now in another bowl, you're gonna get a cup of mayonnaise, 1 1/2 teaspoon of minced garlic, and 1/2 teaspoon of coarse salt, and mix until it's combined. So far, so easy, right? Now get a pack of artisan bread, 8 slices to be exact. Now just place 2 slices of cheddar cheese on 4 of the bread slices, and 2 slices of provolone on the remaining other 4. Now you're going to spoon on your cream cheese spread over the provolone cheese slices. Now just press your cheddar cheese side on top of the provolone side. Now you're supposed to put your garlic spread on both sides of your sandwiches. I'm just going to put it on one side for now. Now Disney recommends heating a large skillet over medium heat for 5 minutes until it's hot. So that's what I did, and I just put the remaining garlic spread on the other side of the sandwich. So Disney recommended cooking both sides of your sandwich for 2 minutes on each side, so that's what I did. If I could change one thing, I'd say lower the heat to low and then at least cook it for about 4 minutes on each side. But yo, all in all, this sandwich was fire. 10s all across the board because the flavor combo was hitting. I guess Disney really is the happiest place on earth because I was all smiles.
Let's make some tomato soup. Here are the ingredients you'll need. Cut the onion in large pieces. Transfer to a bowl. Remove the core of the tomatoes. I like to use Roma tomatoes because they provide more flavor and more color to the soup. Quarter your tomatoes. Melt the butter and add the onion and toss. Add the tomato and crank up the heat. When it starts to boil, we're gonna lower the heat and let it simmer until everything is cooked. And now we're gonna puree your tomatoes. We didn't add any water to the tomatoes. Now let's puree your soup. Return your soup to the pot. Bring it to a simmer and season with salt and pepper. And add 1 cup of heavy cream. Add 2 tablespoons of sugar to balance the sweetness of your tomato. Let's siphon up our basil. Let's add the basil. Stir from my kitchen to yours.
So today I feel like my soul is in need of a hug, so I'm making my favorite comfort food, turkey and pineapple chili. Let's go! I already went ahead and browned and drained my turkey meat. We're gonna add some chicken stock. You're gonna add some adobo, 1 jar of your favorite salsa, 1 can of pinto beans cleaned and drained, 1 can of pineapples already drained. We're gonna mix that up. You're gonna add 1 can of tomato sauce, some ground cinnamon, some Valentina seasoning, 1/2 of a lime. I'm gonna stir that all up, make sure it's mixed up thoroughly. Let that simmer for about a half hour. Serve it up and enjoy.
Today we're making homemade easy cotton candy fudge. Start by putting 24 ounces of white chocolate in a large bowl. Add 1 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk. Just heat this up in the microwave 30 seconds at a time until it's completely melted. When the chocolate is all melted, add about a 1/2 teaspoon of cotton candy flavoring. Mix that in. Now divide into 2 different bowls. Color one bowl pink and the other blue. Now line an 8x8 dish with some foil. Spray with some nonstick spray and start adding our chocolate. A little bit at a time, different colors. And just kind of zigzag it. Now put this in the refrigerator to firm up. So after a couple hours, it should be firm. Pull it out of the refrigerator and take it out of the pan. Now cut into squares. And now for the taste test. That's good.